This episode of Android Weekly is brought to you by FreshBooks. Hey, Blackberry, Google, you've been giving us hints for a few months now. We get it. You're hooking up. You're doing the dilly. On Tuesday, July 7th, BlackBerry registered two different domain names, AndroidSecure.com and AndroidSecure.net. If you go over to AndroidSecure.com, it redirects you to a curious page announcing the new partnership between BlackBerry and Google. Now, this partnership was announced first in February, so there's nothing too new here. But even so, this new website contains some previously unknown details about the two companies' efforts, which may signal that we could expect to see something more than just an enterprise partnership. BlackBerry doesn't need to build an Android device to showcase its hardware. We all know about that. The software is what matters, and that's likely what we're witnessing here. Now, for those of you who are disheartened regarding the leaks surrounding the Galaxy Note 5, you may be happy to hear about the LG G Pro 3. If the leaks are correct, the LG G Pro 3 will be equipped with a 6-inch display offering 1440 x 2560 pixel resolution. That's QHD, which also works out to be a pixel density of 490 pixels per inch. The handset is expected to be one of a raft of devices powered by Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 820 chipset and should include 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage, and you'll be very happy to know a microSD card slot for expandable storage. On the back, the LG G Pro 3 is expected to sport a 20.7 megapixel rear camera with laser autofocus, dual LED flash, and possibly the color spectrum sensor from the LG G4. Presumably, the handset will also include optic image stabilization and 4K video recording, although this is yet to be confirmed. On the front, the LG G Pro 3 will sport an 8 megapixel camera, which should capture outstanding selfies and will be one of the highest on current flagship smartphones. Now, if you're looking for a phone to buy your mom, who is just gonna go buy an expensive iPhone, you may wanna consider the Galaxy A8. It's coming very soon. A new report this week from Nowhere Else suggests that the wait for the Galaxy A8 is almost over, with Samsung expected to unveil the A8 in China on July 17th for around $485 US. Based on previous leaks, we know that the Galaxy A8 is likely to feature a 5.7-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display and be powered by an octa-core Snapdragon 615 processor with 2 GB of RAM. Unlike the Galaxy S6 Edge flagship, the Galaxy A8 will have microSD support, allowing you to expand to 16 GB of internal storage. The key selling feature of the Galaxy A8 is the impossibly thin body. At just 5.94 millimeters thick, the Galaxy A8 is even thinner than the Galaxy S6 at 6.8 millimeters and the iPhone 6 at 6.9 millimeters. Despite the thin body, Samsung has managed to add a 16 megapixel ISO camera, and a series of recent leaks have also revealed that the Galaxy A8 will have a tap-based fingerprint sensor like the Galaxy S6, which should increase the handset's appeal to the upper mid-range market. The handset will be available in 3 colors, black, gold, and white. A separate leak from a Chinese website, PC Online, has revealed a gallery of images showing the A8 in all its metal glory. And you'll be happy to know we have a little mini preview of Android M. First, the app drawer has once again been modified. As you might recall, the first M preview brought a new vertical scrolling app drawer that was alphabetically sorted and featured 4 shortcuts on the top row. While this is still true, the difference now is that the ABC lettering on the side has now been removed. You also may remember the System UI Tuner from the first preview. This made it easy to tweak what icons showed up in the Quick Settings menu, though at first it had to be turned on in the developer options. With the second preview, this functionality remains, but it is also extended to the status bar. Now, I love it when I get a sponsor that I've personally used and can recommend, and I have used FreshBooks, the super easy invoicing software. And it wasn't just easy for me, it was easy for the clients. No confusion. I sent them the invoice, they paid me, and I like that. Managing your expenses is also just as easy. You can take a picture of your receipts with your phone, and FreshBooks pretty much does the rest. If you have any questions, help is free forever, and you can always count on FreshBooks' award-winning support rockstars to go above and beyond. To get started, go to freshbooks.com/Android and enter Android Authority in the How Did You Hear About Us section. Thanks for watching, guys. Love to connect with you right here on Google Plus or Twitter. I did want to point out that there was lots of news that I didn't cover today because I did like 3 shows on the Note 5 and the OnePlus One. But if you go to the article linked below, it covers a whole bunch of other stuff that I didn't have time for in today's show. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And you don't want to forget about my brothers who are working super hard to be your source for all things Android.